Hey everybody, let's talk about discs. If you're big into disc golf, chances are you spend a lot of time thinking about your bag. Which discs you have, any you could add, or maybe some that you could do without. So here's a guide to building your bag so that you have all the shots covered and avoid overlap. This works whether you like to cycle one disc or have different molds. Start with your go-to straightest mid-range. Then pick one that's more overstable and one that's less. With these 3 discs, you should be able to cover every shot that you need. You might not feel like it, but if you know these discs, you know what angles to throw them on to get the flights that you need. This will improve your confidence and your versatility as a player. Now, move on to fairway drivers and distance drivers and do the same thing. If you don't have a lot of arm speed, I don't recommend bagging a distance driver, but some people with low arm speeds like to carry one just for absolute maximum distance. Now, grab a driving putter and 2 putting putters. Most entry-level bags hold 8 to 12 discs, so if you have distance drivers, you're at 12 discs. Now let's look at some other discs that are nice to have. Most people have a super crazy overstable disc that does one thing, go left. I like to carry a criminal and a justice for that shot, but some people like to carry like a XXX or an Audi or something, maybe something faster like a stiletto. Also, it can be useful to have an upshot putter in addition to driving putters. I like to throw a prime justice for this shot, but the slammer or the harp are some other popular options too. Now, if you feel like 3 discs isn't enough to cover the shots that you need, add another one. It's a free country. Do it, but be careful not to overlap too much. Having 2 discs that fly the same line can really shake your confidence. I'm gonna keep adding them. All right, now let's move on to a highly debated topic, cycling. A few weeks ago, I had a trespass that started to get pretty beaten in. That's when a disc hits trees or baskets, or I guess mine mainly hit trees. Anyway, when discs get used, they get roughed up around the edges and the nose actually gets bent down slightly. This makes the disc progressively less stable. So this trespass stopped coming back after I turned it over. I added a new one, and then I had 2 options. I could either take the beaten up trespass out of my bag or take a different disc out. I used to throw a Renegade for big turnovers or rollers, but it flew the same line as the trespass. So I kept the trespass in my bag and got rid of the Renegade. The counter argument to cycling is about losing discs. If I lost this beat up trespass, what would I do? Well, actually, I have a few trespasses that are beat up like this, but if I lost all of them, I would just go get a Renegade that flies the same line until I had another trespass that's beaten in enough. Same with my EMAC Truths. If I lost my most beat up EMAC Truth, I have another one that's beat up, or I would just throw a pre-Mac, a regular Truth, until I had one that was. So, if you're looking at your bag, wondering what really needs to be there, it can be helpful to organize it like this and get rid of any overlap. Also, if you never evaluate whether you're going to replace discs or cycle them, you're going to end up with a lot of extra discs in your bag taking up space. But like I said, it's a free country. Bag whatever you want. Anyways, thanks for watching, y'all. And until next time, remember, slow is smooth and smooth is far.